Welcome to Channel AMEC, your insight to the Australian visa system. Good day everyone, my name is Carl Yang, your online YouTube visa consultant. Are you interested about migrating to Australia? Why don't you consider to subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell on the side, so once we have all the updates and news, be the first one getting all the insight. Now today, we're gonna discuss a little bit about the skill assessment processing time. Yes, exactly. That's exactly why you click into this video. Now there's been some updates. Obviously, we are at the end of 2023, November already. Unfortunately, we haven't really heard any further announcement of the policy changes, which, well, we were so excited about early this year and also for this financial year, but you know, sometimes the expectation and plan just doesn't catch up with the changes of the world, and we have learned that the state nomination has been cut for 70%, and we had also know that there has been no invitation since until today for the 189 visa. So let's have an update. There has been updates on the skill assessing processing time, especially. We noticed that well, while before not Christmas, before pandemic, I'm sorry, there has been delay on visas. Now during the pandemic, the delay have expanded into the areas of the skill assessing processing time. Now it really costs a lot of pain for a lot of people. Now why am I gonna talk about this? Because you may, if you're an old viewer, you may notice that the I've always been criticizing how the government had actually designed the 485 so-called temporary graduate visa for the VET courses graduates. Now, is it still wise to study VET courses 2023 and moving onward to 2024? You probably need to think twice. Let's have a look what's happening there. I will explain and how that will actually relate to the skill assessing processing time. Okay, now first of all, let's have a look at the temporary graduate visa subclass 485, especially on the graduate work stream now, because graduate stream is designed specifically for the VET courses. Graduate VET courses include, you know, commercial cookery. Now they call kitchen management. I'm not too sure if that phrase sounds better. I think commercial cookery sounds much better than kitchen management, because kitchen management sounds like, well, anyway, I'm not going to comment too much on that one. And carpentry, mechanics, you name it, all those courses that you can choose as an international student to study at the TAFEs. Now, as you know, that the graduate work stream only provides you visa for 18 months. Let's discard that 24 months and information down here, because that's no longer valid, as we are already in November 2023. So the 485 visa, if you study VET courses and graduate, congratulations, but you only get 18 months. Now, what's wrong with 18 months? Obviously, the problem here is during the 485 visa, obviously you want to get your skill assessed so you can skill migrate. Now, skill migration requires skill assessment. So obviously, once you graduate, you want to get skill assessed, because without skill assessment, again, you cannot skill migrate into Australia. Now, the problem with all those VET courses is obviously the skill migration authority for skill assessing authority is the Trade Recognition Australia. You may notice that now. I just put that right in front of you. So Trade Recognition Australia, that assess all the trade courses, well, VET courses. Okay, now this is only being updated last week, 24th October. Let's have a read. And the assessment is named Job Ready Program. If you don't know about the name, so that's the assessment's name. So now discard the comments right up there. Let's have a look as at October 2023. This is most recent. The average processing time okay, we job ready program for 6 months online submission. I don't know if you can do a paper submission anymore. And then the job ready workplace assessment 5 months, and the job ready final assessment 1.5 months, and the general document processing 2.5 months. So the whole thing needs to all be calculated together. Okay, so the whole processing time once you graduate from a vet course, either it's got to be a commercial cookery or kitchen management, carpentry, motor mechanics, it will take 6 plus 5, 11 plus another 4 months. What's that? That's 15 months. And how many months of visa do we actually hold? 18 months. Is it likely? Well, I'm talking about if you can complete everything smoothly at the first day of graduation, you get your job and you throw in the application to Trade Recognition Australia, and you get everything done within 15 months, whilst your visa only got 18 months. That you only got 3 months left. Now, how many of you have been waiting and putting in the EOI and waiting for your invitation? Now, is it the average that people waited for 3 months or less? Probably not. Probably 90% of people waiting for skill migration for more than 6 months. So, if they only provide 18 months, whilst you study a vet courses and require 15 months to go through all this process, what does that tell us? Basically, Trade Recognition Australia is telling everyone, please do not choose vet courses to come to Australia as an international student, because you got to waste your time. You study 2 years, you're not going to make it. You put in your temporary graduate visa for graduate work stream and you have 18 months. I'm sorry, we can only probably spend you 15 months to complete everything, and bad luck, you only got 3 months left. What does that leave us? And that's exactly why I have in my channel consistently for the past, I believe, 2 years plus, I've been advising people not to choose vet courses, not to choose trade programs, because whilst the courses can be cheaper and hands-on, I'm not saying if you come to Australia purely for education purposes, learn the knowledge and skill and return back home, that's fine. But if your goal is to choose those kind of courses in a way that you can remain Australian work, probably is not the right thing to choose unless there's going to be a major change in the policies. So that's for the updates for you on the Trade Recognition Australia, as so as for the vet assess, also required to take about 12 to 20 weeks. So again, that's that's 3 to 5 months also. But for the job, vet assess cannot do job ready program. That means the cookery courses, carpentry, mechanics, you cannot go through vet assess. So unfortunately, I think people may ask why on earth did they design things like this. Look, I really have no answer on that. I hope that these immigration policy designer do really pay attention and probably perhaps subscribe to my channel and learn more about what's happening out there, because it just doesn't match. How would you attract international students to come to Australia as one of the best destinations to study and learn trade courses, vet programs, and then ultimately they are left with nothing, and they can't even make it until the end of getting skill assessed and perhaps skill migration. Anyway, should you have more question, query, more than welcome to leave comment right down below. And I'll see you next video. Goodbye.